Hi, Aquarius. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I am Miz Olette. You are now watching Mystic Miz Olette's Tarot and Astrology. So thank you so much for being here, Aquarius. This is your October 2020 General Stars. This is going to resonate if you have birth chart placements for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in Aquarius. If you're finding that it's not resonating with you, still give me a big fat thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next month in the November monthlies. So Aquarius, if you're looking for a personal reading, check the description box below. And if you would, just click all the links below just to see what your girl's about. And if you would like any information on anything that's down there, just go ahead and send me a message. So Aquarius, I apologize for the lateness of your video this month. I just happened to get super, super busy with all this transformative energy that we've been dealing with. I know that you've been dealing with some too. And I had tried to record your video the other day, and I just kept getting like interrupted, and I was just like, what is going on? So Aquarius, you might be feeling a little bit scattered right now, and I would just say hone in on what's most important to you. I know for a fact it's a lot going on in your 10th house this month, which is how you really want to be seen in the world. What do you want to do? You know, what is your direction? Because you might be changing direction at this time. So let's get into your stars. All right. So on October 1st, we have a full moon in Aries, and this is joining the Mars in retrograde. So the third house is Aries for you. And the third house rules your communication, the way that you think, the way that you speak. It also rules teaching, learning, studying. So you're going to start thinking around this time, like, are you being heard? Like, if you're not being heard, what else can you do to get others to understand you? What else can you say? How can you say it in a different way? Because it ain't about what you say, it's about how you say it right now, Aquarius. All right, this is a good time to go back to an old neighborhood, maybe because the third house rules your neighbors, your friends that are people that you see every day, your co-workers. So like your work husband, work wife here. But yeah, your third house rules people that you see every day, even people at your job. So talk to people you used to know. Maybe there's an opportunity that arises just from you reaching out to them. This is a great time to reach out to others, and others are going to be reaching out to you. But definitely be proactive here, even though Mars is retrograde. That's what you want to do. Like the gym with Mars in retrograde is going back to what you used to know, people you used to know. Like just communicate with them and just say, hey, how are you doing? They're like, oh my God, I was just thinking about you. You just never know. Just reach out, Aquarius. On October 3rd, we've got Venus going into Virgo, which is your eighth house. So the eighth house is very deep, and Venus does not like to go this deep. All right. It's like sending Venus to Hades. So she really doesn't like to go there, but you're going to have to go there. So explore and go deep in everything that Venus rules, which is money, beauty, health, just everything that is of, you know, appearance, like beautiful appearance, like the beauty, right? So this is not a good time to go and get any enhancements done for you because Venus is in Virgo. And like I said, this is your eighth house. So the eighth house doesn't like that type of thing. You can research that type of thing if you're looking to get some kind of enhancements. Go ahead and do the research now. And then once Venus goes into Libra or moves on to at least, I would say, your first house, then you can get everything done. It'll be like, ooh, let's get it done. Ooh la la. But anywho, this is a good time to learn about investments, stocks, how to get financed on something. Maybe you want to apply for a grant. This is a great time to get grants. There's a lot of money out there, loans, etc. You're also going to want to have peace and quiet so you can reflect and relax. You might collaborate with others in finances. You might get an investor, a benefactor, somebody to sponsor you. So just keep your eyes open and try to reach out to others. All right. On October 14th, we've got Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. So this is in your 10th house that I was talking about earlier until November 4th. So there could be some challenges in your communication because Mercury rules the way that we communicate, thinking, acting, speaking, all that. So you could be challenging authority figures, bosses, police at this time. That's ruled by the 10th house, anybody in authority. So try really hard not to start fights with anybody in authority at this time because it may not work in your favor. You might have to go back to an old career or somebody from the past comes back. So this is a great time. Like I said, reach out to others because you could be the person coming back, and they're like, oh, you reached out to me and I was just thinking about you because we got a new position open. Like you just never know, right? Also, this is a great time for negotiations, but what's going to be happening behind the scenes for you is people are going to be talking about your job performance and the validity of your job. Like, does your job need to exist anymore? Can we downsize, cut you off, and start training some other people? So, this is also a good time to start researching positions. Like, what do you want to be? You might make up a career at this time, but you got to research it first and then like find out about it. Like I like a YouTube channel. I'm just gonna go ahead and give him a shout out. His name is JT Hustles, right? And JT Hustles is out here showing people how to make money, side hustles in every single way. And he's watching YouTube videos and just reporting back on how he's figuring out. I don't know what he does for a living. I think he's a courier, professional courier, which I used to do that. When you're a creative person, you figure out ways to make money and make it work for your time that you have to put in for work. So JT Hustles, shout out to you. I love you. Miss Olette watches you. Alrighty, so do not sign contracts or negotiate any deals. Don't buy anything that is a lot of money, like a house, a car, a computer, a cell phone. Don't do it during the Mercury retrograde. Like this is a good time to complete old projects, like maybe things that you've already started, like you'll wrap them up around this time, but don't start anything new until maybe about a week after November 4th. So we're going to October 16th. You had a new moon in Libra joining the sun in your ninth house. So the ninth house is about our higher mind, maybe our higher spirit, our higher learning, right? Travel and meditation. You're going to be thinking about your purpose right now. And you're also going to want some peace and tranquility. That's why I said, Aquarius, you just want some peace right now and some rest. And you should take it. You should really take it. I already mentioned that you should meditate. So I hope that you are taking the time to relax your mind. Because at the beginning of the month, when we had that third house energy with the retrograde, your mind is crazy right now. You're thinking about everything, and you're probably not really correct in your thinking while Mercury is retrograde. Like there's something you can't see. So try not to make any quick judgments at this time. Try not to do anything rash. All right. On the 23rd of the month, we've got the sun going into Scorpio. Again, the 10th house, joining the Mercury retrograde. So you're really questioning, what are you here to do? This could be a total rebirth in career. Like you could be starting over in career at this time or transforming your career into something bigger than it's ever been. Like you're going to be expanding your career here. Inspiration starts to come in. You'll be making plans. A new opportunity can come in from a past now, right? Person, place, or thing. So on the 31st, we've got a blue moon. That once in a blue moon, like that means we have two full moons in 1 month. And this is a full moon in Taurus, joining the Uranus retrograde energy. That's the fourth house. So you're going to be feeling really restless because the fourth house is at the bottom of your chart. It's about moving, it's about the stability, like it's about your home, really. So you want to move. You might want to move. You might want to declutter your home. I look around because I got a little bit of clutter around me. Sorry. Um, but you might want to declutter. You might want to just clean up. You might want to beautify. You might want to change your background, change your surroundings. There's a lot of things that you might want to do in order to get ready for winter. Also, you might want to decorate because Halloween is right around the corner. That is Halloween, actually. So maybe you're decorating for Thanksgiving or Christmas. You might be one of those that get up and do your Christmas tree in October and take it down after January. Hey, I'm not hating on you, but that this is the time to get in the spirit of whatever, because you're feeling restless, like you want to change, you want to do something different. You might even have a surprise with a family member that you might not be expecting, like something just comes up out of the blue that you weren't expecting, that you're like, whoa. So be careful of that. It could be with, like I said, it could be anybody. So we'll just check what the cards say. Anyway, that was a lot. So I'm going to take a little breath and take a drink of water. So, Aquarius, if you're looking for a personal reading, go ahead and check the description box below. And these are free readings that I'm putting out for you. It's free content. Go ahead and click all the links below and see what your girl is about. If you're looking to buy any of the tarot decks that I use, I now have the affiliate links in below. I do earn a small commission if you purchase from the links, but I try to make sure that everything that I put down there is priced competitively, like a lot cheaper than you would if you went to your local metaphysical store and purchased it. It's a lot cheaper on Amazon. Alrighty, so let's get into your yes or no question. I want you to think of a question that the answer is yes or no. If you need to pause the video, go ahead and do so. I'm going to pull a rune, and if the rune is upright, that means your answer is yes. If the rune is reversed, that means your answer is no. And then I'll read the rune message and tie it all into the reading and the video. So go ahead and pause the video if you need to, and I'm going to pull a rune for Aquarius for October of 2020. So this is my little rune bag, just to let you know. Aquarius of 2020. What do we need to know for Aquarius of 2020? Trying to tuck in my little tassel here. Aquarius 2020. Thank you. What do we need to know for Aquarius 2020? I feel like I already have the room right here. Alrighty, ready? Alright, so it looks like a little chicken leg. All right, we're going to check and see what it is. I'm not sure. I know I've had this room before. So let's just double check. This is from the Book of Runes by Robert H. Bloom. So this is protection, and the rune is reversed. So Aquarius, your answer is no at this time because the rune is reversed. The way that I pulled it, the rune is reversed. So your answer is no. I'm just trying to block it away from the light. Like, goodness. So anyway, let's go ahead and read protection. 111 is the page number. So that is an angel number for you. So I want you to go ahead and look up 111 and see what that means. Okay. So protection, sedge, or rushes the elk. And we've got it reversed. So it says, be thoughtful about your health and do not add to the burdens others are carrying. Look carefully at the associations you form at this time. If you see fit to become involved with people who are using you, remain conscious of that fact and take responsibility for your own position. Then you can only benefit. And yet, regardless of whether your enterprise prospers or suffers, do not be overly concerned. You may not win, but you will never lose, for you can always learn from what takes place. Temperance and courtesy are the sinews of this rune's protective powers. So it's basically saying you know that you're being used right now, Aquarius. And I would have to say that I did your reading prior to this and I got interrupted, but I didn't get this room, but your cards came up kind of like this. So it's saying be thoughtful about your health. So if it's time to get a mental health check or any kind of health check, go ahead and do so now. It might show you something that you need to see. Also, know that people are using you. So are you getting what you need back? Like, know that you're in a position to make things equal. That's what it's saying. Like, you don't have to be the one that gives more and doesn't get anything. So you can always change that, Aquarius, even if you feel like you can. Like, even if you feel like you have nothing, or the person that you're with has nothing to give, like, there's other ways that they can that you guys can make it more of a 50-50 feel. So I hope that you will at least meditate on that. Meditate on how can you give more, how can you receive more, because you know when you give more, you receive more, but make sure you're not over giving. Make sure that there's an equal balance of give and take. I'm just getting that message for you. So let's go ahead and get into your cards. This month for Halloween, I'm using the Halloween Tarot by Kipling West. I know it's still got a glare on it, but I'm trying. I like this little deck. It's really, really cute. I'm going to put the Book of Runes back. Thank you for being here, Aquarius. I really appreciate you. And I'm going to start time stamping all the videos. So not in October, but for November, there'll be timestamps. So that way you can just easily click to what I'm doing. And also I'm setting up Patreon and Gumroad. So I'll be doing extended readings and they'll be the you versus them. So basically we'll see what your partner, what's going on in your relationship with you and your partner. So that'll be for my people that are in relationships. And eventually I'll get to singles reading. So if you're single and ready to mingle, that'll probably be on my Patreon memberships because we got a lot going on, right? Alrighty, so Aquarius, October 2020, what messages do we need to know? So we've got stuff flying out, and already you flew out to say, hey, this is the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is saying, hey, I'm here, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. It's letting me know you're here. Like, hi, I'm here. This is the air sign reading, or king. This is Aquarius's reading. So this is you. It's like on the bottom, we got the Ten of Swords. I didn't show you, right? So the Ten of Swords is like a betrayal, or like something that's completely dead and ending and starting over. So maybe that's why you drew protection. It's like you're not protecting yourself right now. You're letting somebody hurt you, right? And or they already hurt you and you're continuing to let them hurt you by staying, right? That's just kind of how I'm getting. That's just the feeling that I get. All right, so what's crossing is the Six of Swords, like I said. So the Six of Swords reverse is like not wanting to leave a situation, not wanting to go when you know that that would be in your best interest, right? I don't know. I kind of got these cards at the same time. So look, Nine of Swords. So this is at the bottom of your reading. So maybe you feel, sad or depressed or anxious about a situation. Like something's not right. Like I said, you've been thinking in your head, something is not right, Aquarius. What is it? Even the cat is trying to say, what is it? Just admit to yourself what it is. Admit to yourself what it is. In the past, we had the Hermit, so you could be dealing with a Virgo, or maybe something happened during Virgo season, which would have been August and September. Maybe something happened during that time, and the Hermit is really about spending time alone and guiding others. But like I said, something could have happened during that time frame with this card being in the past. And at the top of the reading, you got the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is all about like the memories, like remembering the good times, and also reconciliation. Like maybe you want to get back with somebody else, or maybe you're trying to bring that old feeling back. It's like trying to go back to the past when the past is already gone. So romanticizing the past here at the top of the reading. So let's see. It could be, like I said, Virgo. I'm getting strong Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Virgo in this reading. The possible outcome is the Two of Swords. So here it's like not making that decision still. Like you're going in blind, Aquarius. You're like, oh, well, I'm going to just let things happen. I'm not going to decide. I'm not going to decide here. And I don't know why. How are you looking at things right now? The Temperance card, which the rune that we just got was the Temperance. It was saying Temperance. So you're healing right now. You're trying to put things together, mix this with that, and make things happen. Like you're making magic happen on your own. So the Temperance is Sagittarius. So maybe during Sagittarius season, you'll start to see the fruits of your labor, right? Okay, and how others are seeing you is the Eight of Cups. Like they know you want to leave, or you've already left. They see you as gone in mind, body, or soul. However, take it however it resonates. But it's like they know you want to leave, and that they know maybe your attitude is that you're not really here to stay, right? And what you really want, Aquarius, the Seven of Pentacles. So it's like you've been waiting for results. You've invested time, you've invested money, you've invested everything, resources, and you're still waiting for a promise to be fulfilled. You're waiting for a result or a return on investment. Okay. And what you get at the end is the Five of Swords. So this is the possible outcome. And the Five of Swords, so the swords represent months. So this could happen in 5 months from now. But basically, it's the Five of Swords is not a good card. It's people talking shit about you, Aquarius. It's you talking shit about other people. It's feeling defeated or defeating others. Um, it's just like a lot of disagreement, but things that you don't really, it's like cutting words, like nobody can get along with you, or you can't get along with anybody right now. That's what I'm seeing. But you want to go back to a past thing. And like I said, right now you've got Mercury going retrograde in your 10th house, so it could be about a job. I just kind of want to clarify a little bit the Five of Swords, because that's crazy. Why is the Five of Swords here for Aquarius? Why is the Five of Swords here for Aquarius? It's like people are talking shit or you're talking shit. Okay, and I've got the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is still like, okay, not really going anywhere, not really making any decisions. It's like, you have two things that you can go in between, and you're just kind of dancing in between those two options. You're not really making a commitment yet. So I just feel you as being non-committal right now, Aquarius. I feel like you're working on yourself with the Hermit, and then this depression, anxiety, whatever this is, it's like you're working it on it because you're trying to heal yourself. But you could also be like stuffing it down, because this is at the bottom of your chart, the Nine of Swords. So you could be stuffing it down and then just working on other things to like not deal with it. That's what I don't want you to do here. I want you to go ahead and deal with it. Like, if it hurts, let it hurt, right? And then do what has to be done. Rip it like a band-aid. Like I said, it's going to hit differently for every Aquarius. It could be about a job. It could be about a relationship. It could be about a friendship. It could be about anything. So let's go ahead and get into the Who Loves You Baby segment. I was going to give you another reading. Jeez. Aquarius, let's get into the Who Loves You Baby segment of the reading. I'm going to use the Sexual Magic Tarot Mini. I really like this deck. It's really cute. It's tiny. It fits in the palm of your hand. It has a durable box. So if you want to order it, the link is down there. Okay. So let's go ahead and shuffle the cards a little bit just to clear the energy. And they act like they don't want to shuffle. So let's see if I'm going to try it again. Okay, maybe that was just operator error. So who is loving on my Aquarius says for October of 2020? Aquarius, October of 2020. Who is loving on my Aquarius? They're already trying to flip, so you got a lot going on, Aquarius. Who is loving Aquarius? Oh, wow. How many is that? 4. We could just take those, Aquarius. So let's see who's loving you. They've got 4 cards here, as you can see. And the first card is the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is fire energy, right? The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. So maybe you're tired in love. It's like you've done all that you can. You fought for a situation to be right. Like you're just a little bit tired, Aquarius. But I feel like this is just your energy. It's like somebody's there that wants to heal you, that wants to help you, that wants to be there for you. You just gotta realize it. It's like the fight is over, but you still have the fight in you. So you got to realize where you are in a situation. Then you got the Ten of Cups. So whoever loves you is really loving you. The Ten of Cups means family, abundance, fertility. Whoever loves you really loves you, right? And you probably really love them. You probably feel like you guys are family. You might even be married to this person. But you've also got the Four of Cups here. The Four of Cups is showing up, showing that either you or the person that you're with, or both of you are bored in the situation. Like maybe you need to spice up your relationship because you're feeling a little bit bored and dissatisfied with it, right? And then we got the Page of Swords. So somebody is watching the other here. Yeah, somebody is watching the other trying to see what they do. Right? So whoever is loving you, I mean, we've got strong air energy with the Page of Swords. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Ten of Cups would be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Nine of Wands would most likely be a Sagittarius. And the Four of Cups would most likely be Cancer. So I'm just going to go with that. I would say whoever's loving you, strong air energy, just because we got a court card of the Page of Swords. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, maybe you're dating somebody who is an air sign. Alrighty, let's go ahead and check the romance angels. Put these cards back, sorry. Romance angels, here's my little bag. So I'm going to go ahead and see. This is the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. What does Aquarius need to know for October of 2020? Thank you for being here, Aquarius. I love you. Aquarius, October of 2020. The messages do you need to know for October of 2020. There's one. And I just looked at that one, so I saw it flipped out, and I'm not shocked. Alrighty, Aquarius. I've got two cards. One more for Aquarius for October of 2020. Aquarius, October of 2020. We've got two more. Wow, so it's so weird. It's so weird. Like four cards flipped out, but the first three, codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. So, like I said, you could be in a codependent relationship, Aquarius. And if you don't even know what codependency means, maybe you should start with a YouTube video. Like, go ahead and research codependency because you could be with a narcissist or you have narcissistic tendencies, that keep you in a codependent situation. So, you're addicted to something, someone, someplace, right? So, take it how it resonates. Then we got to give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So I would say, work on the one that you love. However, we got express your love again. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So yeah, it's like you're loving something. You're giving your relationship a chance. You're working on it. You're expressing love. But something is saying free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So with this codependency, it's time to take back control. Whatever this addiction is, it's time to let it go. Yeah, whatever addiction you have, Aquarius, it's time to let it go, whether it be drugs, alcohol, women, sex, um, drugs. Like it could be anything. It could be anything. But you have to stop. You have to stop whatever it is right now. Is the time to stop because it's causing a codependency that's affecting your life, not just your relationships, your whole entire life. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and give you a message from Colette Baron Reed from the Enchanted Map. Alrighty, so here's the Enchanted Map. We're going to go ahead and see what this Aquarius needs to know. I'm going to pull three cards for Aquarius, October of 2020. Aquarius, what do you need to know for October of 2020, Aquarius? 20 messages. There's one, Aquarius. What do we need to know for Aquarius? There's two. Aquarius, what messages do we need to know for Aquarius, October of 2020? Thank you for being here. All right, we've got your 3 cards. So the first card that came out was 31, Dry Desert. So maybe you feel like something is drying up, like a source of income. Maybe love is drying up, but something is drying up and you're finding yourself alone, having to adapt to new territory, maybe something that you've never dealt with before. You're finding yourself in a new place, okay? And it's feeling a little bit lonely and dry, right? But it's okay because you got 34, which is your spark. Like something is sparking a love for something, a passion for something, a fire for something, So even though you're in the desert, I think you put yourself there, right? Because you have a passion for something, you have a fire for something or someone. And then encouragement is here. So this is the time to encourage yourself, Aquarius, to keep going. Even if you don't have encouraging people around you, most likely there are people that are rooting for you, but you might not be talking to them because of the dry desert. So this is a time to minister to yourself. Make sure that you know it's going to be all right, that God loves you wherever you are. He's with you. And you don't have to worry about anything. Let your life unfold. Let go of your cares and concerns. Encourage yourself to trust and believe in yourself and to stay on your path. Okay, Aquarius? Alrighty, so your last and final message is going to be from the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle by Alana Fairchild. And this one is also down in the link below. I hope it's the original size because they have all these different sizes now, and I have the original size. So this is Kuan Yin. Let's see what Aquarius needs to know for October of 2020. Ancestors, angel, spirit guides, Creator, thank you so much for being here. What messages do we need to know for Aquarius, October of 2020? Aquarius, October of 2020. Aquarius. Alrighty, Aquarius. So we've got 36. Pray to the east, guardian watches over the west. So this is not one of my favorite cards, but it just means that whatever happened in the past, whatever you left in the past has to stay in the past. It's trying to come back to you, but you cannot let it come back. You must pray for a new beginning and keep moving forward. Keep watching and waiting for new blessings and new opportunities, but don't go back. So I know I said earlier in your stars to go back, talk to people that you used to know, and talk to, go back to jobs you used to do and that type of thing. Like you might go back, but something's going to turn you around. Or if you go back, it'll be in a new way. Like you have to go back in a new way. Like you can't go back really with this card. It's about moving forward, letting the past stay in the complete past. Like I did know Kuan Yin was going to keep it real with you, but I now see the ending in the beginning. I watch and defend from past interference, whilst I invite beautiful new worlds to form through my prayers, birthing them through my heart and the silent, unwavering light of my mind. Soon you shall be ready to make the crossing, to acknowledge the ending of this day, the dawn of the new day that I have begun to create for you. Do not be afraid of any ending now. All has been divinely ordained, and all things happen so that my love can prevail. Endings allow for fresh starts. Focus on letting go now and being firm in your decision. Have courage, trust yourself. You can love even more in the letting go than you did while holding on. Be patient and accept where you are now in the process of endings. All will happen soon enough. I am helping you in all ways. Trust me in the new day I bring forth. So, like I said, trust in the ending of something, even if you have to bring forth an ending. End it and trust. Okay. So thank you so much, Aquarius, for watching this video. Thank you for liking and sharing and commenting and subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you so much. Mwah. Thank you for all who have donated. I appreciate you too. And if you want to donate, the link is below. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Mwah. Have a great month, and I'll see you next month in the November monthlies. Namaste.